Good afternoon friends, we're just a little bit earlier for our daily video today. This afternoon myself and Chris will guide you through another fantastic afternoon with some breathing exercises, some Kiahannah breathing exercises, as well as doing some flexible rotations with the spine and with the neck as well. So we're going to do some spinal and neck exercises, which will then be followed by a guided meditation with our good brother Chris that will do an Archangel Raphael guided meditation, and that I'm sure that will be absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to do, we're going to begin with some relaxation techniques. Often breath work is the foundation of anybody that wants to learn about meditation, is the stepping stone. So if you want to learn and understand more about meditation, you want to do meditation, then try adopting some breath work, visualization breath work. They are the foundations of anyone in the beginning stages of wanting to learn about meditation. Somebody asked me, a couple of people asked me the other day why we do breath work and what the benefits of breath work are, which I will discuss shortly with you. I hope that you're all keeping safe. I hope that you're all right at home and keeping yourself busy, and you are looking after yourself and your family and your community. So please do your best to protect yourself and continue sending your love and your light to Mother Earth, to humanity, to all the animals and to the earth itself. We can all do our part, even if we're at home. We can all do our part by sending our love and sending a bit of a prayer out to those that need it most. I'd like to ask for anybody that is now coming on to our Facebook page, coming on to have a look at our video, either watching now or later on, please comment, because I want you all to be participating and trying to engage with you a little bit more. Please say hello, let Chris know, who's behind the camera, to know that you're doing all right, you're doing okay, and that you're watching and that you're understanding what we are saying. So our aim here at the Purple Mountain White Turtle Lodge, and while we're doing these videos, is try to keep your mind busy, get your breath work going, using the breath work, the chi, the energy, through meditation, through messaging or sharing some of the knowledge that we shared here, so that you can try to adopt it into your everyday life. Everything's about mind, body and spirit, and realigning those centres. Please comment, those that have been watching many of our videos over the past 2, 3, 4 weeks, please comment and let us know what you are doing. If you've made any changes to your overall health, are you eating better? Are you drinking more water? Are you exercising that 1 hour a day? What are you doing, brothers and sisters? What are you doing at home to improve your immune system? So please comment and let us know what you are doing at home to protect yourself in relation to your immune system. Are you drinking more herbal teas? Are you meditating? Are you on those first stages of meditation? So please let us know. It'll be really interesting to engage in your thoughts and get us talking. Let us get us talking about meditation, the benefits of meditation, the benefits of healthy eating, breath work in particular. So what are the benefits of breath work? There are hundreds of different benefits of breath work. In particular, it can help your mind, it can help your body, and it can help your spirit as well, bringing those chakra realignment techniques forward. I like to mention as well, a lot of breath work are extremely effective, anything to do with the brain, of the mind, and that oxygen, as we try to eliminate the carbon dioxide in the body to bring that more oxygen to the body. This is why sometimes we feel very lightheaded. A lot of us don't breathe properly, and it's about reprogramming our minds. And the more that you practice and dedicate that every day, that you're becoming tuned, and what you're doing, you reprogram the mind, and then you end up breathing properly, and you will end up doing it automatic. So a couple of techniques that I do is while I'm going walking, or if I'm doing any type of exercise, I will implement some of these breathing techniques, and I'll eventually then will become in tune to that rhythm, to that natural rhythm of breathing properly. So it creates, one of the greatest benefits of breath work, it creates a greater sense of clarity. You know, your senses, your vision, your senses, the clarity in your mind becomes heightened. And I think that's essential in breath work, in particular in the world that we live in. It's about bringing that balance of the mind, body and spirit. It also enhances sleep problems, so those that suffer from sleep insomnia, breath work will help. Now, a lot of these benefits, there's scientific proof and studies that have been written and experimented on, so the benefits, the research is out there. So I'm just mentioning 9 of them that will sort of are related to some of the conditions and some of the things that we go through as human beings. Another great way, another benefit of breath work is it assists with the digestive system, so it improves the digestive tracts as well. And you often find when you do some very light exercise, when you're on your bike, bowel movement is increased, which is essential. So you want that bowel movement, you want all that food to be digested as quickly as you can, and the nutrients and the minerals and the vitamins can be then absorbed through the tract of the bowels itself. So it assists with the digestive improvement. Ultimately, as well, you find that when you start breathing properly, you'll find that your stress levels, your heartbeat slows, and stress, the chronic stress, the stress of your body that we carry every day, and worry, anxiety would then dissipate or fall away. And it's something that it's one of the very first things that we all feel when we do breath work, when we do meditation, is the improvement of sort of the relaxation. So it's one of our first physical signs. And I say to people all the time, it's all right me telling you all about the benefits, and it's about you at home experiencing that for yourself. Another great thing, benefit of breath work, which I always try to push, always try to educate people, is it increases the immune response. And what I mean by that is by using the oxygen, it allows, so by breathing properly, it allows the intake of oxygen, eliminating carbon dioxide in the physical body, which then allows that healing process to occur. And I was talking about that yesterday's video when we're talking about flexibility, movement of chi and energy. We don't want energy to be stagnant. Once energy is stagnant, we know that if we don't use a muscle, or there's a muscle knot, it builds up toxins, and that destroys the cells, that poisons the physical body. So we want the movement of energy, and that's what oxygen does. Just imagine oxygen being an energy force, just like water. Ultimately, as well, breath work is extremely effective for emotional effects of illness. So there's lots of people in the world today that suffer from a lot of muscular, lymphatic conditions that can cause horrendous pain. And there's a lot of what we call pain management techniques, or breathwork pain management techniques, that we teach here at the White Turtle Lodge that can help you not only about releasing emotions, because breathwork can help release emotions, it helps you work through those emotional effects of illness. So if you're feeling a lot of pain, and often I'll show you later on when we'll do some spinal exercises, so when we pull or when we move a particular muscle, you can feel it stretch and you can feel the pain, it's a bit sore. What we do, we breathe through it. If we keep on pulling, we can actually do more damage. So we're actually using the breath, and that will help actually with flexibility. Yoga teachers will often use breath work in terms of the movement the mobility and flexibility of muscles. So it's about breathing it through. Even women that give birth, mothers that give birth, they use breath work to push the baby out. So we use breath work in different areas of our life. So it's great for pain management, and it's about working through that pain as well. As I mentioned as well, my last point about the benefits of breath work, it's great for people that suffer from depression, anxiety, and with anger issues as well. So breath work is a little bit different to meditation, but again, as I've said before, breath work is the stepping stone to meditation. So if you are inquisitive, you want to know more about meditation, take the first step in incorporating some breathwork techniques. And you can do breathwork techniques with your eyes open as you're going for a walk. You can take your dog for the walk, or you're at home, you can sit on your chair, you can sit in your garden, in nature. Incorporate many different breathing exercises, which I've been trying to show everybody these past 2-3 weeks. So each video session that we do, Kiahannah or Mahannah, we will incorporate 2-3 different breathing exercises to try to teach everybody, because every breathing exercise might not work for everybody. So it's about you saying, right, I really like that breath work, but I'm not keen on that one. So it's about incorporating the ones that you like. Okay, there are many different examples of breath work, and I'm hoping in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks we will incorporate a lot of these different techniques and different types of breath work to try to inspire you to really do your own research and implement it. It's great for mental health work. Everything to do with the mind is excellent. Breath work should be incorporated in all forms of therapies, which we do here. We also, even if it's crystal healing or sound therapy, massage, we will always incorporate breath work. Today we're going to learn a new breath technique, which is called box breathing. Okay, we've done a lot of other type, Satali breath work, resonant breathing technique. We've done the 4-7-8 breath work. So I've taught and shared some of the knowledge that we've got here at the White Turtle Lodge. So we've got boxing breathing, we've got pursed lip breathing, alternative nostril breaths. We've done the ear breaths as we're breathing. We're just pushing in the nodules here into the earlobe. And so there's many different types of breathing exercises that everybody can use at home. They're fantastically simple, but extremely powerful and effective. There are more dynamic breathwork types that enriches the mind and the body and the spirit. One of them is what we call shamanic breathwork, which incorporates sort of an altered state of mind and really helps us to connect to our subconscious mind. So it connects to our higher senses. So there's a shamanic breath work, which we might do in a couple of weeks. We might do that actually on, I think on Sunday, not on Sunday, on Saturday. I think we're doing a Native American Indian sort of shamanic demonstration, which would be lovely. We might incorporate the shamanic breath work for then, just to give you a little bit of insight in what that will entail. The vibration breath work was quite unique. It will often incorporate meditation as a release of releasing trapped emotions, and it might bring about emotions that we might take back from our past lives. So that's another type of breath work we use. So it's incorporate breath work into meditation. Transformational breath work is working more on the spiritual and personal transformations. Great for those that want to awaken their senses, particularly those that are wanting a bit of a change, and really sometimes when that change has brought about, it will help us see in that mirror the things that no longer serve us, things that we want to declutter in our lives, and it'll help us transform. So it can be both spiritual and physical And remember, those changes don't always come after a couple of days. It can take weeks and even months. So it's about incorporating them every single day. There's also holographic breath work, which will assist and cope with emotional and will help with personal growth. So it's a little bit similar to transformational breath work. There's clarity breath work, and there's the last one there called rebirthing, and that's about releasing repressed emotions, hidden emotions, things that we've, even as children, have hidden away. We might have been bullied when we were a young child, and sometimes those emotions, what we call rebirthing, those emotions will resurface quite aggressively sometimes, and we can end up crying through the breath work, we can end up screaming or shouting, but you feel absolutely fantastic after the rebirthing breathwork type. So there's just a little bit of a snippet of the different types of breathwork that we do here at the White Turtle Lodge, and we do many different courses and workshops, and hopefully once we are reopened we'll be offering lots of courses for all beginners. Do we have anyone that's commented, Chris?
Yeah, Elizabeth put something interesting. A comment is a health professional on TV yesterday who's just recovered from the virus was convinced that her practice of breath work, like you were demonstrating, played a huge part in her body dealing with the virus. She continued her mantras and affirmations throughout the illness.
Wow, how amazing is that? Absolutely amazing. So what we'll do now, friends, we're going to begin by incorporating some breathwork techniques, and the first thing we're going to always begin with is beginning with deep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. I'll start off with this breathing technique because I think it's a great beginner's technique that we can all use as a stepping stone to more of the more difficult and the ones that we might need to concentrate more of. So make sure you sat down if possible. If not, if you wish to stand. If you're standing, keep your legs apart, and we call that proud eagle's pose. And just put your hands at the side, and that just opens the chi, opens the energy. If you've sat down, have your hands on sky pose. So make sure you're nice and comfortable, back straight, spine straight, and just tilt your head back and open the throat chakra area there if you can. Okay, we'll begin now. You're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. In through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out. In through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. In through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Don't worry if you're struggling to keep up with the rhythm. Just work in a comfortable pace that you're comfortable with, but just ensure that you adapt the technique properly, which is in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Remember, take as much air as you can, as much oxygen, breathing through the nose as much as you can. And breathe out through the mouth. That's great. And just give your hands a bit of a shake. And we're going to do a little bit of fast abdominal breathing, which is in through the nose, out through the mouth, as fast as you can. When I say as fast as you can, don't overexert yourself too much. You will feel a little bit lightheaded. I would recommend if you do sit down for this breathing exercise, sometimes you'll feel a bit disorientated, a bit dizzy, but that's fine. You might end up yawning, which is a sign of release of emotion. So I want you to take just a final deep breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And in 1, 2, 3, fast breathing. And relax, give your hands a bit of a shake. You might feel very warm in the face and the hands. Hands might feel a bit tingly in your toes. That's fine. That's a good sign that you are breathing properly. And just take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Again, nice slow breaths in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And in 1, 2, 3, fast breathing. And relax. Nice deep breaths in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Okay, we're going to now practice the pursed lip breathing, which is a little bit alternate breath work, which is breathing in through the mouth, not in through the nose. We're breathing in through the nose at first and then out through the mouth. But we're just going to breathe a little bit different, my friends. And then what you're doing is you're inhaling through the mouth, you're pursing your lips as if you're sucking through a straw, and you should make a bit of a whooshing sound through the mouth, and just gasp and take as much air as you can, and then slowly breathe out through the nose. What often people do, they'll come out of rhythm, but don't worry, you'll do 2 or 3, 4 tries, and then slowly you will create that steady pace. So I'll give you a bit of an example. In through the mouth. So you're not breathing with your whole mouth, you're pursing your lips and as if you're sucking through a straw. Like this, look what my mouth's doing. Okay. Your ears, my ears have gone all a little bit funny, but that's a good sign. That's just the energy that we've created there again. So let me just show you. So if you sat down, palms open, remember, create your own rhythm. So in through the mouth, pursing your lips as if you're sucking through straw, and then breathing out through the nose. And you should sound a bit like this. And give your hands a bit of a shake. Let's practice that one again. So in through the mouth and breathing out through the nose. Very simple technique. You might feel a bit colder, a bit cooler, It's a great technique if you're exerting yourself, or if you need calming, you're a bit anxious, you're a bit frightened. It's a great technique just to lower your heart rate, really relaxes the physical body. So it's about pursing the lips as you breathe in through the mouth and as you breathe out through the nose. So and relax. You can hear the sound of my voice as that oxygen just encircles my voice box. It just changes the vibration of my voice there, and it's just readjusting there. And I can really feel really relaxed after that technique. My head feels very muzzy. Please comment and let us know what you are sensing, what you are feeling, and it just engages with us, with you. Okay. We're now going to try our last breath work, and I've got my drum here, and it's called box breathing, and it might sound a bit complicated, but don't worry, you're not going to understand or properly learn this straight away. I want you to take it away and learn this over the next couple of days. We will use box breathing again later on in the week and next week hopefully as well. So box breathing is basically in through the nose as much air as you can, but in the count of 4. So you're counting in the count of 4, holding your breath for 4 seconds and exhaling for 4 seconds. So it's inhaling through the nose 4 seconds, holding your breath for 4 seconds and exhaling for 4 seconds. If you feel that you're struggling to hold breath, just release the breath, and what will happen, we're doing 4, 4, 4. So in through the nose 4 seconds, hold the breath for 4 seconds, and breathing out, exhaling through the mouth for 4 seconds. And I'll use the beat of the drum just to count us through and to help us adapt this technique. And don't worry, what we're doing, we're practicing different breath work, which means that we're trying to reprogram and get us into that proper rhythm of proper breath work. So don't put yourself under any pressure. Don't say, well, I can't do this, I'm getting frustrated. Don't worry, practice makes perfect. So we'll begin by inhaling through the nose at the count of 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. In through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do one more time. So breathing in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's brilliant. So all it is to have a bit of a recap, breathing in through the nose, nice and gently. If you feel that you're gasping for air, you're struggling for air because you're not doing the technique properly, eventually you do work on 4 minutes at a time. So you would do that for 4 minutes, have a 2-minute break, then do 4 minutes again. So if you apply box breathing 2-3 times a day, 2-3 times a week, and incorporate different breath work, you'll reprogram it and you'll eventually feel more relaxed. It helps your nervous system, helps your immune system. So now, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, I hope that you're doing all right. We're now going to guide you now through some spine and neck movement. We did the other day some spine techniques, and we're going to do a couple more spinal techniques, but we're going to do some more neck movements. And I try to incorporate these different techniques, particularly those that struggle with mobility, flexibility, those that are starting out as beginners. And it's great to incorporate these flexible techniques, spine and hips and knees and ankles and neck, particularly all before meditation. So it's great to do these techniques before meditation. If you feel very stiff, you try to do them 2-3 times a day or first thing in the morning. A lot of people like doing it in the morning, because when you wake up you've been lying on your back for 7 to 8 hours and it can stiffen the muscles, just get that blood flow moving. So we're going to incorporate these techniques actually sat on a chair. So I'm going to sit on the chair, and what I'll do, if you say, well, I can't really see that posture, Stephen, then do comment on the wall now, and I will re-show the techniques if you want. So just let Chris know behind the camera if you want me to move the chair, and I will try to move the chair so you're able to see what my arms are doing, what my body posture is doing. Everything is about helping strengthen the spine, the muscles in the back, and the neck muscles. And what we'll do later on in the week, we'll do some hip rotations, some hip flexible move, and the knees and the ankles, and trying to give you an insight. So these techniques are extremely simple to do. So make sure you sat in a nice comfortable chair. Okay, so we're going to do, first movement is we're going to lift the arms up just over the top of each other. Okay, and it's like a proud pose like this. And as I'm going to move left or right, my hips are not going to do anything. My knees are not going to do anything. So make sure your feet are nice flat on the floor, legs a little bit apart. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. And just see what my hands just here at the side. And I'm just moving there. And I can feel, look, my hips are not doing anything. Make sure your back's straight. Make sure I'm not leaning forward. I'm not doing that. I'm right in the centre, and I'm moving to the side. And if you're struggling, do the breath work, which is in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can start left or right, so just nice and slowly. Let's do it together. Let's do the left side first. Just move to the left side. And then just rotate nice and slowly to the right side. And I can really feel that pushing and pulling on my spine. So look, my hips, my knees, I'm not moving the rest of my body. My rest of my body is staying where it is. So nice, and lift it up and move to the side. And move to the centre, and give your hands a bit of a shake. So I want you now, as we're in this position, I want you just to put your legs together if you can. And all we're doing, again, don't move your buttocks, your gluteus, don't move your bottom, don't move the back, the hamstrings or the knees. This part, anything below the abdomen, is not doing anything. So you're not leaning, you're not pushing the bottom, all you're doing, you're flexing the spine, the lower part of the spine, and all the way down. So what we're going to do, is move our fingers touching our toes. sitting on this chair. So look what I'm doing. So you've got a good view here. So my legs arched here, and I'm just leaning forward as if you're going swimming and you're outside and you're ready to jump in the pool. Okay, so I'm just leaning down, and if you're struggling, okay, and come up nice and gently back up again. Give your hands to the shake. So if you want, lean your knees apart a little bit, but try to keep your knees together. And another technique, can you just slide down your knees, slide down, and touch your toes. Give your hands a bit of a shake. Give your hands a bit of a shake. Okay. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you another technique, which I'm going to show you, which is great. So just sort of sit at the edge of your chair. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. And all you're doing is with my shoulders, lifting my shoulders up. And I'm just at the side there. And I'm twisting my shoulders. And I'm just pulling my shoulders, straightening my back. Pulling my shoulder blades in, as you can see, they're in and back down. Up, twist, and do that on the back. Make sure your back straight, and pull down again. Pull up, and pull the back there. I can really feel that on my spine, and relax the back. Now, as we're in this position, lift your shoulders up, rotate your shoulders back and forward. So let me just show you in the frontal position. So you can have your hands at the side there. So up, rotate your shoulders, up, and then forward, and back again, and forward again. Back again, and forward again. Now move your hands into prayer pose. Make sure your elbows are sticking out there, and right in the centre of the chest, all we're doing is you're moving the wrist. So it's great for wrist work, great for the spine there, and you're just nice and slowly, you're just pushing it right to the centre, to the earth. So nice and simple, nice and simple. Okay, give your hands a bit of a shake. Try to sit in this position where the back of the chair is on the side, and we're going to show you to do the other side. So we're going to do the right side first, which is great for your spine, a great technique for the spine. So you're just moving your left hand to the right side part of the chair, then you're moving your right hand there. Look at this position I've got here, and all I'm doing is just twisting. Remember my hips, my body's not doing anything, so it's right still. So all I'm doing is moving, flexing the muscles in the back, my shoulders and my neck. So there, head straight, and just twist round. If you're struggling, use the breath work just to pull through that pain. So don't pull it in straight away, just breathe it. And the more that I do the breath work, the more that I can pull round. And as I will now show you the other way, I'm just going to move to my chair on this side here. So again, I'm going to sit down. I'm moving my left hand right at the back here, my right hand here, and my body's not doing, my lower abdomen body's not doing anything, and I'm just pulling now to the left side. So in through the nose, and relax. Give your hands a bit of a shake. As we're in this position now, I want you now just to drop your right hand onto the floor and lift your left hand and stretch and push your right hand right to the ground, back straight, and your left hand as if touching the sky. And you can do that as you stood up as well, so oh, nice and stretched. I'll do this stood up a little bit, that might be a little bit better. So a nice technique there, and then I can swap, and I can do here. So I'm pulling and pushing at the same time. Just rotate it and stretch. Okay, another great technique that you can do sat down, which I'll just show you here. Just twist your hands round, just grab either your left wrist or your right wrist, and you can just swap if you can, and then just pull down, look what back's doing, straight, and pull up. So if it's hurting, just breathe it through and relax, swap the hand. And give your hands a bit of a shake, so that's great. I'm going to show you one more spinal technique, and then we're going to do some neck exercises. So what we call arched position here with the legs slightly open, and you're just going to move the hands there and just pull, keep your shoulders and your back straight, support your back at the back of your chair, so you're pushing against the back of the chair and you're pulling your arms forward. Just stretch them, and then you can stretch them to the top here and back down. Up, stretch the sky and stretch forward, and then you can move, stretch at the side there, and then you can stretch on the floor. So to the sky, in front of you, to the side and to the ground. Give your hands a bit of a shake. I'm now going to guide you through some rotations of the neck itself. So I want you to make sure your back's straight, and what we're going to do have in sky pose, which is hands, your palms facing the sky. So make sure you're nice and relaxed, back straight, which is important. So you're just going to try to push at the back of the neck, just pushing it back nice and gently, and if you're struggling, just breathe it through. And just keep your head as if you're pushing at the back of your head, right at the back of your spine. Just keep it there, and this should pull, your neck muscle should pull, and if it's hurting, just breathe it through. And then slowly move your head and your chin to your chest. Hold it, breathe it through. And then back up again, nice and gently. And back down, forward again. And one more time, up. And centre. Keep your hand centre, give your head a bit of a move in there. And what we're going to do now, work on the left ear, and we're going to try and move the left ear to the left shoulder, and then vice versa. We're then going to swap over, trying to get the right ear to the right shoulder. So we're just going to just rotate the head a little bit side to side, and now just lean nice and gently, and you should feel it, the muscle here stretching. So nice deep breath into the nose, and then back up again to the centre, and now to the right ear. Now to the left ear. You might hear a crunch. And to the right ear, now to the left ear again. And to the right ear. Okay, give your hands a bit of a shake. What we're going to do now, we're going to do full rotation. So starting from the chin, working now to the left or the right side, just rotate nice and slow. Look what my head's doing. Just pushing right round. And all the way down. So pushing all the way down here. So there's not a race, nice and slowly, moving the head all the way. And now go anti-clockwise. faster if you wish. And just go all the way around again. That's it. Okay, that's it. So we're going to do a final neck movement, which is actually keeping your body and your shoulders straight, so you're not moving. All you're doing is you're moving your neck. So look what my head's doing. Let's try it on the left side first. So I'm just moving my head. Look what my body, the rest of my body's not moving anything. So keep your head forward, and I'm just moving the head to the left side here, right round there, and then back forward. And now I'm going to try the right side. And if any muscles hurting, breathe through it. So I can feel a bit of tension here, so and move forward, and now to the left side, and move forward, and finally to the right side. Okay, that's great. Give your hands a bit of a shake. I'm now going to pass on to our brother Chris that will guide you through an angelic meditation, and that will further your relaxation. Please comment what you've experienced, what you're doing to protect your immune system, and I hope that you've enjoyed my part and you'll enjoy even more with Chris's part with his guided meditation. On behalf of myself and the Spirit team, namaste and many blessings. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon friends. I'm going to continue on with the guided meditation this afternoon. So if you like to get yourself in a comfortable position, this one preferably seated, but if you want to lie down that's absolutely fine, or any position you're just comfortable in. So get yourself in a cosy, comfortable position. Make sure you got any cushions you need, or you're just going to be nice and cosy. And just as you sit, just take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, and just relaxing. And this is going to be a very special guided meditation, because today, often we go on little journeys, but today you're not going to need to go on a journey, because we're hopefully going to invite the energy in within your home today. So in this space you're in at the moment, just close your eyes and relax your energies, and just breathe normally in through the nose and out through the mouth very gently, and just observe your breath and how calm you feel. And we're going to begin with an opening prayer now. So if you like to close your eyes and relax. Great Spirit, Light of the world, we ask humbly for the healing energies of the many healers within the spirit world. We invite this healing energy in, and we ask Archangel Raphael to bring his energy around us. We send our love and thanks and respect, and we ask that this healing energy is able to come around ourselves to help us heal, to help us on the path of healing, physically, emotionally and spiritually. We ask for this power, this energy, that it may be brought around us, so we understand in healing ourselves we are able to heal the world. That all the healing that we see that is needed around this world begins with self. It begins with that person that you see within the mirror. So now, friends, as you start to feel this energy around you, observe what you're feeling, whether you start to feel very warm or very cold. And just start to feel that relaxation coming in as it comes around your head area. And if there's any tension around the head or the forehead, just that calm being brought in, all around your temples, lovely calm energy all around your eyes. If there's any tension there, going round the neck and the throat, really gentle energy sweeping through. And you can start to feel the difference now. You start to feel you're not on your own, that there is an energy coming around you that's very real and very beautiful. And you start to feel this energy around your chest area, around your arms, around your whole body. And now it goes around the solar plexus, around your tummy. Anything that needs healing or clearing around there. Any relaxation around the digestive system. And now it moves to the hip area, friends. This energy sweeping through. Observe what you're feeling. Breathe that energy in. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now, friends, feel it sweeping around your back area, releasing any tension, this healing energy. And it goes to your legs, to your thighs and to your knees very gently. And now to your lower legs, to your calves and finally to the feet. And we're just feeling engulfed with that beautiful energy of love, of healing. And now, friends, I'd like you to just envisage in front of you a beautiful green energy building up in front of you. A really strong green. This green can be any shade you wish. Whatever you are seeing, that is absolutely fine. And breathe, friends, the energy. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And see this energy building up. Some of you may begin to see a figure within this energy. You might not. Either is fine, because we all will have our individual experience. We all are unique and special, the way we see and feel and experience each different thing. And friends, now, if you are seeing a friend of yours, and it might even be Archangel Raphael you have seen, reach out your hands within your thoughts. Or reach out your hands and you can just either feel this energy or feel his hands within yours. Everyone is different. Reach and feel that energy. Reach and feel that energy, friends. And observe once again what you're feeling in your hands. Do you feel warm or cool? Each individual, once again, is individualist. You are unique. So you are experiencing this experience in only the way you can. The interpretation of another does not matter at this moment in time. Only your interpretation, your feelings, your inner will. To feel that peace, feel that energy, friends. Okay, feel that peace around you. Feel that calm. And observe what you're feeling. Maybe you see someone. But just keep that green energy in, and if you lose this, if you lose it at all at any time, take your deep breath in and release and come back to the breath. This beautiful energy at the moment, friends, that we are now sharing. And now it's time for this energy of healing, or this healer that has shown themselves to you. At this time, it's now time to observe within yourself. to ask humbly of your intention. Do you wish to be healed, friends? This is the first question. Do you wish to be healed? Do you want to take the steps? Do you respect the body, the vessel that you need to walk this path? Are you ready to release pain and anger that no longer serves you? Are you ready to keep your beautiful energy within your soul and not to waste it away on anger, pain or jealousy? Perhaps you're ready to start loving yourself, to stop hurting yourself with painful thoughts and words when you look upon the mirror, and to see a beautiful light, to respect each part of your physical body, for it is your temple, to truly walk the path of self-love. Are you ready, my friends? These steps are not easy to take. I'll leave you a few moments now in reflection while you share this beautiful energy. That's it, friends, you are strong enough. And during this process you might feel a little bit emotional, you might wish to yawn, cry, or just have a little bit of a release, and that's absolutely fine. It's okay to do that. It's absolutely fine. It's time, friends. It's time for you to awaken from your long slumber and sleep and awaken your true self. Observe what you are feeling, this beautiful energy, for it lives in you. As much as you can see it, you are able to express it, you are able to live it. Feel that green healing energy come around you. You might even begin to see some purples or some other colours, and that's absolutely fine. It may bring many emotions. These emotions might not all be positive, friends, so don't feel if you're feeling something, an unpleasant memory, that's absolutely fine. Don't push it away, let it up. Let it come up, it's ready to leave, it's ready to soar, it's ready to be let go. But are you ready to let this go, my friends? Will your ego permit you? For it is the great protector in many ways of some emotions we're not ready to let flee. You have the strength. You have the strength. Listen to Archangel Raphael. He loves all unconditionally. Every life force, every spirit in this world. He cannot do it for you, but he is waiting for you. He is waiting to help you on the path, but you must first choose the path. Now, friends, a deep breath in through the nose and release. Just take a big sigh and breathe in one more time and just let it all out. You just feel all that releasing from your body, all that tension, all that hurt. We're saying goodbye to it. We're saying goodbye though, friends, with love, because all experiences are positive for the spirit. Thank you and goodbye. And friends, now one final part. That now, with this beautiful energy you've shared, I'd like you to envisage breathing it in through your mouth, all that colour being absorbed, and envisage it running through your entire body and energising you, filling your spirit with determination, passion, love, ridding it of any fear, hurt, pain. bringing calm, compassion, a connection to everything within the universe. There is no emptiness. There is no one that sits alone. We are all connected and bounded by the universal energy of unconditional love. It does not need to be called upon. It does not always need to be asked for. It simply is. And now, friends, just sit within this energy for a few moments and observe your feelings. And the one final part, friends, as we sit here and you've shared this energy, you've felt this energy. Now, if you wish to envisage it going right round this world of ours, right round to every continent, every sea, right round this world, and then right to the centre of the earth, in love. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and return to the room very gently with yourself, very gently. And just respect that energy you felt. And well done, friends, for you've taken the leap in healing and healing self. And by healing self, as we said, we begin to heal the world. So friends, I hope you've enjoyed that guided meditation and Stephen's exercises today. Once again, it's a lovely day where we are here, so if you have a chance to, perhaps you haven't been for your daily exercise yet, walk or bicycle ride or sat in the garden, good opportunity to do so. I've sent lots of love and healing from myself and Stephen as always. Tomorrow's video, which is Thursday tomorrow, yes, Thursday, is going to be some oracle and angel card readings, including crystals as well. That's going to be a little bit later on, about 5 o'clock, but we'll be putting an advert on. Once again, just like to take the opportunity to thank everyone for the kind donations. It's really helping here at the Purple Mountain. It will help us reopen as well. Okay, so lots of love to all our friends. Anybody we've not mentioned or we missed, we miss everybody that comes to the centre, every single person. But just know, none of us are forgotten, and we'll all be together again very soon. So we'll see you tomorrow.